Welcome to this week's Crypto Buzz by Kalkine TV. I'm your host, Sage. It seems the focus is back on the most popular crypto as Bitcoin's price rallies after the US SEC discusses the prospects of a Bitcoin ETF. And in today's show, we'll take a closer look at what caused Binance Coin and Tezos to surge over the last week and how the Columbus-5 upgrade has been of benefit to Terra. And we'll take a look at what's going on in the metaverse with Axie Infinity and why the price of Bitcoin rallied, reaching close to 50,000 US, the psychological level. It seems the altcoins have faded a little after what was another $1 billion wiped off the crypto market in close to 24 hours as the crypto market cap flirts with the $2 trillion market capitalization. The crypto with the largest market cap, Bitcoin, increased by close to 20% over the last week and now is sitting on about 49,200 US dollars at the midday session, but did reach 49,600 US dollars just before lunch in Australia. And the US SEC's Mr. Gary Gensler has been talking about a Bitcoin ETF, and this may have caused a rally in the price of Bitcoin. The SEC released that they have extended the timeline in which they will make a decision based on a Bitcoin ETF. And the SEC have received numerous Bitcoin ETF applications, and Mr. Gary Gensler seems to be most in favour of a Bitcoin futures ETF, which could see it being reviewed and decided on potentially before the end of the year. Let's take a look over the crypto week in a flash. And the last week saw Hong Kong introduce their CBDC white paper, and Chivo Wallet announced as the most used digital wallet in El Salvador, with users transferring Bitcoin with ease. And also Texas is welcoming crypto miners to its terrain after the ban from China. Also causing a stir this week is the price of Luna on the Terra network. It could be worth watching, and last Thursday the trending Terra blockchain, whose modus operandi is to improve the global payment systems, saw the completion of its Columbus-5 upgrade, bringing greater efficiency to the network, and now standing in the 11th spot for most popular crypto by market cap. Terra's Luna token has already surged more than 10,000% in 2021. But Terra also has a stablecoin, UST, which is algorithmic in nature, so it leverages Luna, and benefits for one can also aid the other in this mutualistic interaction, and in this way keeping the value of UST close to the US dollar. So Luna, Terra's token, is burned when demand rises for UST and minted when there is low demand for Terra's stablecoin, UST. The two big changes will involve Luna's value boosted by more burning of Luna and its integration with Cosmos's inter-blockchain communication, or IBC, Stargate, which means interoperability between other Cosmos integrated blockchains like Polkadot, Solana, and even Ethereum. So the price of Luna is at $45.56 at the time of writing and has risen 7.4% in the last 24 hours, seeing an all-time high of $49.70 on the 4th of October. And over the last 7 days, the price is up 23.9%. And money was revolutionised 11 years ago with the penultimate white paper that outlined Bitcoin, and many developers launched their own altcoins and tokens, determined to bring an end to the traditional fiat system of finance, with its sights also set on taking down the central banks. Although it has been proven that many altcoins aren't able to sustain longevity in the market, the banks have caught on and have adopted crypto trading with futures and derivative products. However, Bitcoin is due for an upgrade to allow for faster transaction processing times. In crypto jargon, its scalability will be addressed, although there will still be fees, and the Lightning Network is Layer 2 technology, which uses micro-payment channels to scale Bitcoin's blockchain capabilities. The transactions will be taken off-chain in the aim to decongest the Bitcoin blockchain. So transactions will be faster, less costly, and confirmed more regularly. Let's just take a closer look now at the benefits. There's going to be, through Lightning, more granularity. The Lightning Network will make possible payments that are smaller than a Satoshi, the smallest unit on the base layer of Bitcoin. There will be more privacy. The details of individual Lightning Network payments are not publicly recorded on the blockchain. Speed. Settlements for Lightning Network transactions are super fast. We're talking about milliseconds. Confirmation time in the Bitcoin blockchain, for comparison, occurs every 10 minutes on average. Transaction throughput will also be impacted. The capacity of each node usually dictates the amount of transactions can be processed. Lightning will facilitate atomic swaps as well, that are cryptos to be swapped without the use of an exchange. So does this mean that only large institutions will continuously generate profits from cryptocurrency's volatile design? Well, as we see more institutional investors jump on board the cryptocurrencies, it could be worthwhile to check what the crypto whales are doing with their holdings to help determine the price trajectory of the crypto majors. Now, although the Bitcoin bulls are still positive that the end of the year will see the price of Bitcoin rise, the bears have the short-term sentiment, with the relative strength index, or RSI, shifted into bear market conditions, with the RSI flattening out against the first overbought condition at 55. And Bitcoin has been looking for a clear breakout signal from the range it's been stuck in for the last 4 weeks. There is still plenty of reason to be cautious, as a plunge to the lower levels is not completely yet out of the question. So after bleeding in a sea of red, some of the altcoins are regaining their composure. We saw Algorand, Axie Infinity, Binance Coin and Tezos all see their prices in the green over the last few days. And after the break, we'll take a closer look at Binance Coin and Tezos, so stay with us.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google, to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. You're watching Crypto Buzz by Kalkine TV. I'm Sage. And Binance Coin had been under selling pressure after regulatory crackdowns in China intensified. However, there should be minimum regulatory risk for the moment for BNB, as more of the major crypto exchanges are not allowing the Chinese clients. And Binance burns some of its BNB holdings with its trading profits quarterly. And this is similar to stock buybacks in the fiat world. $68 million, in fact, worth of BNB was burnt in the second quarter, and the most recent burn took place end of September, bringing the BNB coin to the attention of investors. And Binance Coin is unique, having two blockchains, the Binance Chain, or BEP-2, and Binance Smart Chain, or BEP-20. And BEP-2 is used for sending or receiving money. It's also possible to validate transactions on its blockchain, and this can prove profitable depending on demand, as well as for swapping the altcoins. And Binance Coin at the time of writing was 2% up, and over the last 7 days is up 27.3%, with its current price being $427.29. Tezos is another interesting blockchain network that has seen an increase in popularity as the developers continuously are improving this already cutting-edge network, thought to be similar to Ethereum, yet more high-tech. And this morning, XTZ hit an all-time high of $9.18, and since then the coin has retreated and is actually trading in the red this afternoon. Most professional views are bullish on the coin, which is currently sitting at $8.32, and over the last 7 days is up 37.4%. Now, we talked about Axie Infinity last week, but it's also made the news, introducing new staking facilities for its tokens and its market cap reaching $2 billion. This week, AXS is still trending as the metaverse explodes. The market cap of Axie Infinity is set to reach $3 billion after a newly announced $150 million fundraising venture in a Series B capital round. And Axie Infinity's AXX token is hitting or was hitting a record high on Monday after it recently announced that it would distribute over $60 million worth of tokens to its early adopters, as well as launch its staking capabilities. So at the time of writing, the price of AXS is up 2.4%. Reaching $139.22 over the last 7 days. It is up 119.2%. So it's worth mentioning, for a cryptocurrency to succeed, we need a combination of utility, giving the people a reason to use it, and a significant level of trust. It's always advisable to read the white paper, or light paper, which is a truncated version of the white paper, and learn about the developers before investing in an altcoin. Altcoins are developed using blockchain for a myriad of things, from payment solutions to monitoring 5G and telecommunications, to renewable energy and even the Internet of Things space, to NFTs in the gaming world. With the emergence of central banks' digital currencies, it will be interesting to see how the stablecoins and altcoins will be impacted. Watch this space. Please stay watching Kalkine TV for more live market updates and expert talks. And remember, the crypto sector is very volatile and requires careful technical and fundamental analysis before taking any open positions. Thanks for joining us. This is Sage signing off.